Okay, the reason I put this on here first is I was doubting myself on the location of these holes, but everything starts on there and that's good. So now we'll take this plate off, replace it with this one, and we will have access to tighten that down. I may need to make all new T-nuts. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. That's going to be a little busy work getting those unscrewed. But I'll show you one or two of them and we'll get on with it. So let me go ahead and undo this. I don't know what just fell. But it's going to have to be picked up, obviously. Okay, there goes that. It's released. And let's figure out what fell down later. So let's get this out of the way. Somehow. Okay. So let me put you back up here. At least up here. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna pull this back a little bit. Let me check my wire. Okay, plenty of wire. I'm just gonna see if I can pull this to the side, maybe. Try this. Okay, that ain't gonna work. Okay. Well, we're gonna get you out of the way. That's not going anywhere unless it can come up. Maybe it's enough. We put you back on time lapse. Okay, we're going to find out soon if these T-nuts are going to be good for my new plate. So there's one. There's two. Slightly different style. I had two different kinds. This is like the original, more close to the original. This is one I made where I could put a nut on the outside, or actually inside here, back here. So ideally, I need 4 of this style, but I think this will work all right. The length is right. And one more to come around. Okay. Okay. I got one started here. Spring. 2 around. There's 2. Uh-oh. This one doesn't have the clearance I need. Okay, so there's that. So I need to get this one. And for some reason, hole is a little bit off. Let's come around and do 3 of them. Okay, some of these are jam nuts. So here's the difference. Not sure if you can see that or not. And thickness. There we go. So for right now, it doesn't matter. I just want to get something started. And I should be getting it started up at the 12 o'clock. Which I will. I can at least hold it a little bit. Okay, so the next one is a dummy. I gotta drill that out. Here's the next one. And then we'll put a full-size nut on the next one, which is here. And I don't have enough clearance, apparently. Let me try a jam nut there. Okay. Let me go over this. Okay, our first problem is this is too thick. So I need to put this in the lathe and take some of the thickness out so it'll fit inside that track back there. Why it fit before and doesn't now, I don't know. This one's fine. This one's fine. This one here, I don't have enough clearance for the nut to turn. So this needs to be machined out a little bit more. And this one needs to be drilled out. Sure that nut's gonna fit. This one needs to be drilled out because this whole location isn't quite enough that I can get that through. So what I'm going to do off camera is change the locations of some of these and see if it doesn't make a difference. But at the very least, let me get a marker. Switch hands. At the very least, this one needs to be machined out here. And this one needs to be drilled a little greater diameter. I'm going to try some different configurations. Like I said, I'm going to take all these out and put them in different positions and see if that might make a difference somehow. Okay, I think I have, I took a carbide cutter and made a little clearance here, and I drilled this hole out here. I stamped assigned T-nuts. So this is number 4. See 4 stamps there. And likewise on the T-nut. So still focused up there. If all this stuff was done right in the first place, I believe this thing would already be up and running. So let's go ahead and get this up here. And let's go with number 2 first. And that's a full-size T-nut. And we're gonna put a jam nut on that one. Just because let's just say I'm probably cross-threading it. Tell you what, let's just take that one out. Turn it around. See if it'll start that way better. I did grind these flat in their old configuration, so the threads on the starting threads aren't perfect. Okay. That one's good. Let's just snug it up a little bit. Okay, so that turns. Now we're going to come over here to number 1. This one here is marked number 1. Is this the one I drilled out? Let's see. Okay. I'm going to put a jam nut on that one because it's also one of the original T-nuts. This isn't my usual way of doing a video showing the work as I do it, because I'm not very exciting when it comes to this. I'm probably not talking loud enough to Okay, now we got number 3. We'll do this one. This has got to be number 1. No, that one's already in there. There it is. Why isn't that going on? Okay, I don't know if we're time lapse or what, but we're all good here. I can get in there and reach, tighten those up. So we just need to put the face back on the mill, or the thing on the thing on the thing. All this is obviously we need to get the spacing right, but we also need to get the gears locked in here on this stationary wheel. This is stationary. This turns and tilts the head. So let's see if we can do this live. Okay, wipe the hands off. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is bring the ram out. Bring it out. So it's just about square. Now I need to make sure I got the right. So on this here I'm 4 inches from center to center. Here I am 4 inches center to center. So it's going to go about like that. And then we need to make sure that the teeth are in. So we need to lower this a little bit. See what you're seeing here. Okay, right up here, good. So let's lower that a little bit. Now, if I had got all these measurements right the first time, well, that went right into place. Oh, find the bolt. Certain bolts go certain places. I'm sorry, guys. Crappy camera work. Okay, so this is going to go through here. And we're going to tilt that a little bit. Here. Should be able to start this by hand. Okay, that one's in. And this one here can go. Bottom. See, I should have had all this stuff done before I turned you on. Oh, where's it at? That ain't right. Okay. Let me try to get the other top one in and see what happens. I never should have turned that on a tram. Maybe it won't matter. Well, hey guys, with the exception of a couple little setbacks which are in the video, this went very well. It could have went much better had I not suffered a setback or two. And we are all set. Let me take a little tour around the new adapter plate. So here is the old adapter plate. There was two nuts that were captured here in epoxy, tightened it from behind. Well, anyway, here's the new. So we access that nut there. I need to get a little shorty wrench for that spot. And we got a spot. Where's it at? You can probably already see it. It's right here. There it is. Oh, yeah, that's it right there. Big. Oh. So for now on, and there's number 4 there. So if I need to tilt or tram in that direction, I can loosen those 4 nuts. Anyway, I can loosen up those 4 nuts and adjust my tilt and tighten those up and have some real rigidity. Doozer was instrumental because he's the one who drew it out and put it right in my face. You know, George Wachowski had been telling me to do this since I started the original plate, and other people, DD, other people, I think Scott from his Sunday night garage sale, rummage sale videos. Scott, come on now. Anyway, Doozer's the one who made a video for me and showed me exactly what I needed to do. And, I made the plate. It's been sitting around here for a while, and health things come up with my wife. Haven't been out in the shop much, and started a couple little projects, and as my inexperience leads me to put a little more pressure on the tools in the machine than probably need be. And, found that true with the mini lathe, and not so much with the mighty Pratt & Whitney, because it's the mighty Pratt & Whitney. But recently had a tram crash on this and decided it was time to put the new adapter plate on. A little apprehensive because you wonder if you drilled the holes in the right places and yada yada. But apparently I did all those things. So, hey, all I can tell you is YouTube in America's foremost student machinist, Kimberzelik. Tell a buddy, bring a friend. And we'll see you next time.